They just jumped out the shower. I'm ready to hit y'all with I just recorded 2 videos today. I'm about to hit y'all with a 3rd one, man. So still got the car right here. I want to show y'all some bodywork stuff. So today, working on this bare metal stuff, and I just decided to hit y'all with an interesting video, man. The purpose is to show y'all bare metal stuff that can get your car to bare metal. When I first started this car, I wanted it to be bare metal before I put epoxy primer, blah, blah, blah. And then I found out that the paint wasn't that bad and I didn't have to do that. So the stuff that I did bare metal, I'm gonna have to clean before I prime. I'm not bare metaling the car anymore, but this thing needs a lot of body work. I would say on and off, if I did days, 8 hours a day, on and off, like consecutive, not consecutive, but if 8 hours was a day and I did counted consecutive hours, it would probably be like 4 days just by myself. And the roof is close to done, and the trunk is close to done. Still, for me, it would take about 4 days of body work. And I'm looking at just this side, it's a lot of dents, It did have the trim that go here on all, so I guess this one was gone, but I can see that them 2 were still there. But they were all peeling and busted and disgusted, and I'm not gonna look for that stuff. The price of that costs what I paid for the car, so I mean, I don't just ride a car, man. I like the car like this anyway. All right, so I'm gonna get my DA with an 80 grit and show y'all on here and on here what it do. All right, I decided to switch it up. I still got my DA with the 80 grit. I'm showing y'all what you would use. I'm showing y'all what you would use to take your car down to bare metal if you was to do that. So I actually got a new tool too, the Contour SCT, that I want to show y'all too. All right, so here it's a cutoff wheel. See people trying to take car down to the metal cutoff wheel. To take off a lot of metal. So I didn't want to use that anymore. I actually did the other side and I primed it, and like I showed y'all in a few videos ago, it leaves a bunch of little, it leaves a bunch of that. And you don't want that, because then you got to go back and fill it all if your primer ain't thick enough to fill it. So I didn't want to keep using that. I already did it on this side, that's why I just showed y'all, because I'm gonna have to clean it up anyway. You got the grinding wheel, same thing, it takes off a lot of metal, a whole lot of metal. By the way, quick tip for those who use this stuff but not often. If you press the button and turn it, you don't have to use the tool. Same thing, it takes off a whole lot of metal. And it leaves these grooves. And I didn't want to go back and feel all that. So I'm gonna show y'all the 80 grit with the sand with a DA. This, taking the car down to bare metal with this, you're gonna use a whole lot of sandpaper on any old car. The reason why is the paint is old, and then old cars have very thick primer on them. So this primer right here is very, very, very thick compared to a new car with primer. You can put an 80 grit on a new car and get it to bare metal in no time. So look, this 80 grit, this something I probably did touch that area, so we'll shoot for right here. See how long that'll take? But I'll show y'all on the bare metal what it'll look like messing with it on bare metal. Still takes a long time. Picture doing a whole car like that. That would take forever. So that's why I bought the new tool that I bought. It's not a sponsored video. I actually bought this. It cost me about $240. So they send you this refinishing pad for free. It's the same thing as one of these pads, like a Scotch Brite. So basically to clean the metal up, I guess. But this is the paint remover. So they say. I'm about to try it for the first time because I don't want to go and DA this whole thing. It's gonna take me too long. And I'm ready to start on Bodywork here in a second. All right, from the start, it's very, very powerful. I'm gonna shoot for 4,000 RPM. I didn't look in the book, but 4,000 seems to be where I'd be comfortable. So I'm gonna sit at that, and then I'm gonna show y'all me doing it, I guess. I like it. I definitely like it. Look at the same amount of time that we use on the DA, probably a little bit more. And look at how much surface area we got. And it's not a fair comparison because I am on the bare metal, but for show purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in this area right here. Take off a nice amount, but not as much as I would have expected it. But still like it. So for the money, I wouldn't say go for it because to me, just my opinion, depending on how long you can use this bit, how many cars, the roller piece, I just don't feel like it's at the price. I tried to buy this used too, actually. I didn't want to buy a new, but I couldn't find one. And I wanted to give it a try because the videos is all promising. Maybe I should put a little bit more pressure on it. I don't know, but we can find out right now. Let's try that, put a little bit more pressure. Cause I'm really just holding it and let the tool do the work. That's how I always do it. I let the tools work for me. And I'm gonna turn it up to about 5,500 RPM. $5,500 is way less effective, so I'm gonna stick to 4,000. money, man, I don't know. I have to try more of the pads, disc or whatever. But for this one, yep, it said the maximum speed on this one. It said on there the maximum speed is 4,500. So, I mean 4,000, and that's what I had it at. That's where it's the most effective. But so I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up because tomorrow I want to be able to jump on some Bodywork, and I might jump in between this and this small refinishing pad to get in those crevices that the grinder made. And I can see from here, man, from here, there's no crevices. It's smooth. And this is just lines and scratches and scrapes everywhere. So it's a plus. But still, for the money, I wouldn't say for the money. I mean, you don't really have too many options, man, because all of the what is it called? The gel that you put on your car. All the strippers are now like eco-friendly, so you can't put a good stripper on your car and scrape it off with 2 times. You're gonna need to do it like 8 times. So this is the newest option, so I've heard. So I went and purchased it, but for the money, man, it's just I don't know. I mean, it works well, but if it was like $100 tool, it'd be like. But it's a $250 tool, or $200 tool plus $50 for the roller. So plus shipping, blah blah blah. I can't give y'all exact price. I had to check my email. If I do find a price, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the video right here. But other than that, I'm finna go ahead and just keep on doing a little bit of a little bit. I got my epoxy primer. I'm gonna throw on this once I get done. But yeah, just stay tuned, I guess. Watch if you want.
Neil, you're a fool for this.
Hey Neil, turn this bitch up.